when we read the last and final revelation of the glorious Qur'an, when I say this life is a test for the hereafter, what are the guidelines of this test? If you read Surah Al-Asr, chapter number 103, it is called as Rahe-Nijat, the path to salvation, the path to Jannah. It says in Surah Al-Asr, chapter number 103, verse number 1 to 3, Wal Asr. By the token of time, Allah is taking the oath of time. Innal insana lafi khusr. Verily man is in a state of loss. Illa alladhina amanu. Except those who have faith. Amilu salihati. Those who have righteous deed. Watawasaw bil haqq. Those who invite people to truth, do dawah. Watawasaw bil sabr. Those who invite people to patience and perseverance. So according to Surah Al-Asr, man is in khasara. Every human being will go to hell. Except those who have these four criteria. Number one, iman. Number two, amal salihat, righteous deed. Number one, faith. Number two, amal salihat, righteous deed. Number three, watawasaw bil haqq, inviting people to truth, doing dawah. Watawasaw bil sabr, inviting people to patience and perseverance. If any one of these four criteria is missing, you shall not enter Jannah. You may be a very good Muslim. You may be praying 5 times a day. You may be fasting in the month of Ramadan. You may have gone for Hajj. You may have the mark on your forehead. But if you don't do dawah, according to Surah Al-Asr, you shall not enter Jannah. If Allah wants to forgive you and put you in Jannah, that's Allah's prerogative. But under normal circumstances, all four are equally important. Not only dawah, iman, righteous deed, watawasaw bil haqq, inviting people to truth, and inviting people to patience and perseverance. All four are equally important. According to Imam Shafi, may Allah have mercy on him, he said that if Surah Al-Asr alone was revealed for humanity, it would have been sufficient for guidance. Imagine, the great Imam, if Surah Al-Asr was revealed alone, not the full Quran, only Surah Al-Asr, 3 verses. It is the second shortest surah in the Quran. If this was revealed alone, it would have been sufficient for hidayah, for guidance for humanity. There was a person, a Jewish beggar, at the time of Hafiz ibn Hajar Asqalani. And we know from the books of history that Hafiz ibn Hajar Asqalani, he was a judge and he was quite affluent and rich. So this poor Jewish man goes and asks him that, I heard that your prophet said that this dunya, this world, for the believers is a prison and for the unbelievers it is paradise. How can you justify, I'm a beggar, my clothes are torn, you are such a rich man, you are a Muslim, I am a non-Muslim. How can this world be a paradise for me and a prison for you? Hafiz ibn Hajar Asqalani, he replied, and the hadith that the Jewish beggar quoted is from Sahih Muslim, volume number 7, hadith number 7417. And Hafiz ibn Hajar Asqalani, may Allah have mercy on him, he said that the Muslim knows that in the next life he's going to get Jannah. And if he knows what Jannah is, in this world, even if you're the richest man, this life is like prison compared to the next life. Even if you're the richest man, even if you're the king, if you know what is awaiting you for Jannah, this world is nothing, not even 0.0001% compared to Akhirah. That's the reason those who truly know Islam, what they want to go to Jannah fast. They are not afraid of death. They aren't afraid of death. Why? If a human being is on the straight path of Sirat al-Mustaqim, of Surah Al-Asr, if he dies, he goes to Jannah. So who would not like to hasten to die? You cannot kill yourself. It's haram. Suicide is haram. But of course, in the way of Allah, if you're on the haqq, you're not afraid. You aren't afraid of anyone if you're on the haqq. A true Muslim, if he's on the haqq, he's not afraid of death. Because if he dies, he goes to paradise. Even if he's the richest man in the world, even if he's 10 times richer than Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos, all, nothing.